Hello and welcome to today's Speedbuild. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining us, and if not, then welcome back. So today I am super excited because we're doing the first autumnal video of the year, and we are starting off strong with this big family home. It's like an autumnal family home where I stuck to the theme of autumnal more than dipping into Halloween. Now, I did venture into Halloween just a tiny bit with things like jack-o'-lanterns on the inside, but they are very few and far between. Like, it is not a super Halloween crazy home, so I'm hoping that, you know, it comes across more autumnal than it does Halloweeny. But guys, I am so excited. If you don't know, I love autumn. Like, autumn is my favorite season. It just always has been. It makes me feel so cozy. I love autumn walks. Like, something about the air just smells so much different in autumn. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, when you go on an autumnal walk and like it just smells so crisp and so nice. And yeah, I just was so excited, and I really wanted to do an autumnal video, and I know that other people have done them, so I felt like it was okay for me to do one, because I know that a lot of other creators have started there. So yeah, here we are now. I did intend for this home to be for a big family. Now, you can use this as a generations home if you would like. That's completely up to you. The home does fit 8 Sims. Now, those 8 Sims consist of 2 parents, 2 grandparents, 2 children, a teenager, and also a baby. So you can use it as generations. The only thing we're missing is like infant toddler. I think if you wanted to, you could probably incorporate a crib somewhere else in the household within someone else's room, but that's completely up to you. I don't know if I would say this is like a generations home, but I think you could definitely use it as one. Now, as you can see, I am building in the season of autumn. I just had to. I wanted to get the full experience. We have all of the like orange trees around the place, and I don't know where you guys are in the world, but me, I live in Scotland, and we have had quite a lot of like orange leaves on the ground, so like it feels autumnal. But I'm not gonna lie, we didn't really get a summer. As usual, we don't really get a summer to be honest, but we keep getting like some days that are just so warm, and I'm like, okay, like maybe a month ago I would have been like, do you know what, yes, finally some sun. But now I'm just so ready for autumn that I'm like, give me that crispy cold weather, like please. Actually, where I work, it's the way that it is, like because of the type of building it's in, and because of like it having such a big shutter, it either gets really really cold or really really warm. So when I'm in work, like it's always super extreme in one direction. So it's either really cold and like we need to have the heating on, or it's really warm and we need to have the fans on. So yeah, it just really depends. So I feel like I can't win when I'm at work, but I don't know. I think overall I love the colder seasons, I have to say. There's nothing worse than just like being warm, like too warm, you know? Let me know if you agree or not. Obviously, depending on where you are in the world, you'll probably be having different seasons and stuff right now, so let me know. And if you are in the autumnal mood, then, you know, also let me know. Are you getting the autumnal weather or no? I feel like I'm gonna say autumnal too much this video, and I apologize in advance. Now, this is only the start of this like autumn season. I will be doing a lot more builds following this theme. I just wanted to start off strong with family home, and because I've not done family homes in so long, I was like, you know what, like I keep meaning to do them, and I did one like quite recently, and I feel like they've been very spaced out, so why not do another one? And I'm hoping to do a few more like by time we get into that winter season. I'm not gonna say the merry the merry word, but you know, when it gets to that season, you bet I'm gonna be here with all of the festive homes. And yeah, I really want to do some more like autumn ones and full Halloween. Like, I'm definitely gonna be doing some trick-or-treat houses, which I'm so excited about. And yeah, I just have so many like ideas right now that I really want to do. I have a really exciting video coming soon. It's a little bit different, and I'm actually not too sure when it's going up because I am in a collab that I'm not going to speak about, but I'm in a collab and I don't know if I should use this build for the collab because it would work like absolutely perfectly, or if I should maybe do something different for the collab and upload this one sooner. I'm not too sure, but I have a few projects I'm working on trying to like get out to you guys, and I'm really sorry if videos have seemed a little bit scattered or like as if I don't know, haven't been too active. I promise you, I've been trying my absolute hardest. I actually recently got like offered a position at my work, like a new position. So pretty much, with my work, I have like a job that I do, and they've asked me if I want to do an additional job on top, and that would, you know, kind of result in more shifts. And it's really exciting. It's something that I was really excited about when they had asked me, because I kind of wanted some more shifts, and this way, because it's like two separate positions, I kind of have like, I don't know, a little bit of variety now, and I can do two different things for different days, if that makes sense. I don't know if any of that even makes sense, but it pretty much just means I'm doing two things within my work, and it kind of gives me a little bit of variety. And because of that, I'm gonna be like free less of the time, but I'm definitely still prioritizing YouTube. Like, YouTube is always my number one priority. Like, I obviously love doing YouTube. I love making videos for you guys, and I schedule everything to make sure that I have time for YouTube. So even when I have work and things, I'm always like, okay, when I get home, like, I'm gonna make sure that I do this voiceover or I finish this build, you know, etc, etc. So yeah, I love what's going on in my work life, but also I am very excited about YouTube and about getting videos out to you guys. But yeah, I just wanted to say, if anything seemed a little bit scattered, that's why I just have like so many things going on, but I'm definitely not abandoning you. I love getting videos out to you guys, and I feel so guilty when I miss, like, I try and get at least one video out a week, and whenever I miss it, I feel so guilty. So trust me, I'm trying my absolute hardest. Now, anyway, let's talk about the actual build, because I feel like I've rambled for so long, but I just wanted to update you guys on my like life. I don't know. I thought I feel like I've not done it in a while, so I thought I would talk a little bit. Sorry, I am struggling to speak right now. But yeah, so the build, as you can see, we're working on the back garden right now, and I wanted to go for this like autumn leaves, like gardening kind of theme back here. So there is a little shed that I don't decorate. I kind of left it for you guys to decorate if you would like. But I thought that was a nice little thing to add. And I've got these like little, what are they called? Like planters, I think they're called. I've got these little planters outside, and these are really cute. I end up putting pumpkins in them, you know, to follow that little autumnal theme. I also plant some pumpkins around the front, or I say plant, I sort of place some, and then I added like some rakes, this shovel, this little like leaf blower thing. I think, I'm trying to think what else I add. I know I add a barbecue, some seating, a little like bonfire area for your Sims to just sit at, and then I think I just added like a beekeeping box and some trees. I don't think I went too overboard with the with the back garden and stuff. Sometimes I feel really inspired doing back gardens, and sometimes I really struggle, and I think I was very in between this day. I was very like inspired, but I didn't really know what to put. But I think it ends up looking really nice. You'll have to let me know. I did use these debug fences, which I believe if I'm not mistaken, are from Cats and Dogs. That might be wrong. I feel like that is where they're from. But I might be wrong. Just keep in mind I might be wrong, but I think that's where they're from, and I love using these. Now, the only issue with using debug fences is that your Sims can walk through them, and sometimes they will, and it, you know, it kind of ruins that, I don't know, what is the word? It ruins the reality, I suppose. Like it kind of takes away from it being real. But I just liked how much these ones looked, and I like the way you can kind of set them and have them coming out of the house and stuff. And yeah, I just like the way they look, but please feel free to replace them with actual fencing if, you know, it bothers you, because I completely understand why that would. But yeah, I love the exterior of this build, guys. I had so much fun doing this. I honestly just like went away with it. I was like, do you know what? I'm going to add this. I'm going to add this. And I just felt very inspired to do it. Now, I did try and add fencing all the way around, but I didn't like the kind of boxed in feel that it gave. So I do end up changing this, which you'll see shortly. But yeah, now I'll talk about the inside a little bit more once we get to it. But what I wanted to say earlier was I have a lot of ideas for autumn, and one of them is I was thinking about doing some kind of like carnival or some kind of like how to explain it, like a park that's like a festival, if that makes sense, and like go for a kind of Halloweeny feel. But I don't know, you'll have to let me know what you kind of think about that, but that's something I've been thinking about, or something along those lines. I was even thinking about doing like a haunted house and having it like set, how would I explain, like set in like a park. So it's like a haunted house in a park, but then it's like you would go in it and you would, you know, your Sims can use it as like a community sort of lot, or they could use it as a park lot, or they could there could be rides among it, if that makes sense. Like it could be surrounded by rides that your Sims can go on, if that makes sense. I thought that would be kind of fun. I've been thinking about it and like working out how I want to do it, but let me know what you think. I've got it like written down. I have like my notes on my phone, and I have like so much stuff written down. But you know when you just like get really overwhelmed with ideas and you're like, oh, I don't know what to do. That's kind of what I'm like. But yeah, let me know. I also would love to do some more like spellcaster builds, because I haven't done one of those in a while, and I love doing builds like that. The only issue is building in Realm of Magic. What is that world called? Is it Glimmerbrook? Glimmerbrook I struggle with. I like the world. I'm not gonna lie, I know a lot of people hate the world. I do not hate the world, but the lots to me are not wooded enough. Like they're not in the woods, if that makes sense. Like they seem to have these very open like driveways, and to me, when I think of spellcasters, I want them to be like in the middle of a forest, you know, like secluded from society. And like, I don't know, I think if I'm gonna do any spellcaster ones, I'm probably gonna stay away from Glimmerbrook. But yeah, I don't want anyone to be upset like that and think that I hate Glimmerbrook, because I don't. I know some people do. I don't hate it. I just I struggle with it. Anyway, let's talk a little bit about this like family dynamic. I'll talk more about like the inside when we get in, but the dynamics. So I've told you everyone that kind of lives here, roughly. So there's 8 Sims, and one of them is of course a baby. So I was thinking a newborn. So the newborn ends up staying in the parents' room. The parents are on the bottom floor. I always love to put the parents on the bottom floor. I just think it works the best. It's the most realistic to me, but I wanted to go for an autumnal theme all the way through, and that's including bedrooms. Now, what I did for the parents' bedroom is I went for this really like nice red orangey toned room, and then I have like the baby's crib in there as well. And it's a kind of small room, but they've got like a closet, they've got obviously the crib, they've got a little TV, their dresser, everything that you would need in the bedroom. I always tend to like sacrifice the parents' bedroom for the kids. I feel like that's so realistic as well, because most parents will be like, you know what, just you can have the big room, we'll have the small room. And yeah, I just thought that was nice. So they have a very autumnal room. I'm sure I put like a jack-o'-lantern. They're in the they're in the Halloween spirit. I was thinking that the dad is probably really really into Halloween, and like the mum is just like, you know, I don't really care for Halloween. And he's like, I love Halloween. I think that he's a gardener, like he has a green thumb, and he goes out and he gardens and he's like shedding stuff, and he's got all the pumpkins being planted, and so he has a jack-o'-lantern in the bedroom already. And the mum's like, you know, it's a bit early, but he's like, no, I like, it's never too early for Halloween. I love Halloween. And I think all the kids kind of follow him, and they're like, we love Halloween. And the mom is just like, she's kind of forced to enjoy Halloween. Like, she definitely just kind of laughs at it. She thinks it's adorable, but like, she's like, come on, it's a bit early. So that's kind of like their dynamic. I think that they're definitely jokesters. What is it we got family dynamics with? Was it Grown Together? I believe Grown Together. But I would say if they had a dynamic, it would be like jokesters. Like, they just they get along so well. Now on the bottom floor, as I was saying, I wanted there to be autumnal everywhere. There is an exception, and that is the oldest son's room. So I say oldest son, I actually think he might be the only son, unless the baby is obviously a boy. But his room is also on the bottom floor, and he's a preteen. Now, I know we don't have preteens in The Sims, so it's completely up to you if you want to make him a child or a teen. Either way, I think it works better if he's a teen, just because I have kids upstairs. Like, there's two girls that end up being upstairs, but just whatever works. But I think whatever he is, he's in school, and I tried to get that across, like with his bedroom and stuff, but I wanted his bedroom to be like very different. So his bedroom is a very dark theme. It's like black and blue, and it's very dark, and he's not really into like decorating for the seasons. Like, although he likes Halloween and stuff, he is a preteen, and I felt like he's going through that phase where he's a bit like, I just want to be alone. I just want to do my own thing. I just want to, like, you know, decorate my room really dark, and I just I just want to do my own stuff. And yeah, I feel like he is not so sociable in the family at the moment, just because he's going through that little like phase. And so his room is the exception. Like, every other room is so autumnal, and then his is like not. But you'll see when we get to it. I think it works really nicely. I really like the what's the word, like, oh, what is that word, guys? I swear I know words, I forget them all. I click that record button, and then all the grammar actually leaves my head. But I like the way it flows through the house. I think it works really nicely. But yeah, so that's kind of what's going on the bottom floor. We also have a bathroom, a living room, a kitchen, and there's just like 2 porches as well. It's actually quite a small house. Like, I am surprised I fit 8 Sims, because this is a small house. But to be fair, a lot of the Sims are sharing rooms, so I think that's why I got away with like fitting so many Sims in this house. But yeah, anyway, so the rest of the household, so on the top floor there's 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. So in total there's only 4 bedrooms, and we fit 8 Sims. But that is because the parents' bedroom has the 2 parents and the baby. The preteen, that's just 1 Sim. And then on the top floor, we have the grandparents' bedroom, which is 2 Sims, and then the kids' bedroom, that's 2 Sims. Now, the grandparents' bedroom, again, very autumnal, it's very orange, and I was thinking 2 grandparents, but if you want to make this generations, I would recommend changing the grandparents one to be like a single bed, and then putting in a crib. I think that would probably work the best, or you could put in a toddler bed. It's up to you. But I think that would be the best way to go about it. You could maybe fit in a toddler somewhere else, but I would feel bad like making the preteen share a room with their little sibling. So it's up to you, just however you want to do it, if you do want to play Generations. But yeah. And then the other room is for the 2 kids, and I was thinking it's 2 girls, probably very close in age, and they're both kids, so probably like 7 and 9, something like that. And their bedroom is so cute. Now, I didn't go super Halloween, super autumnal in their room, but they do have the jack-o'-lantern, no, not jack-o'-lantern, the like Jack Skeleton rug in their room, which is so cute. But yeah, here's me decorating the living room. Now, this little bit that I'm decorating right now, for some reason, when I went to take screenshots, that side table wasn't there. Like, it was so weird, like it just wasn't there. So I did reclutter it, so when you look at the screenshots, that side table looks a little bit different than it does right now. I did clutter it more, to be fair, so I think it looks better, but yeah, really weird. Like it literally just disappeared, and I was like, where did it go? I don't know if I accidentally deleted it or if it was a glitch. I feel like I just say everything's a glitch, but I probably accidentally deleted it. That makes the most sense. But I love this living room so much. Now, I was very torn between if I wanted to do like an orange or like a blue theme, and to me blue is more wintry, but if you see the fireplace, there's like this blue herringbone like tiling, and I felt like it went perfectly with the Crystal Creations stuff pack sofas, so I decided to go for blue. I think it works. I think because the furniture is so warm, that like really nice warm brown, it works really well. But yeah, you'll have to let me know. I thought it worked really nicely. I then added these pillows. If you want to know, these pillows we got for free. Now, mine was really weird because what it is if you go into the Sims, I actually don't know if it's like still a thing, or I think it was like limited time, but if you download this build, they'll still be in the build because they're base game technically. Like anything that you missed from this little thing, I'm sure you can get on the gallery. But yeah, it was weird because you were supposed to like unlock them, but mine just kind of like weren't there one day and then they were there the next day, and like it never told me that I unlocked them, and it was super strange because I was waiting for them for ages. I think I used them once, like the pillows, and then I could never find them again, and then they appeared in my inventory again, and I was like, where did these come from? But yeah, that's where they come from, and if you don't have them, they'll still be there when you download it, so don't worry about that. I think it's really cool that they did add those to base game though, because we got pillows in the Modern Luxe kit and everyone was like, okay, give us real pillows, like give us some good swatches. And I guess the Sims team was like, you know what, they deserve it, they deserve some real cushions, and we got them, so that was nice. Now anyway, we're moving on to the kitchen now, and I love doing kitchens, especially in autumnal homes. They're just so fun, and I did use the base game counters. Base game, guys, when it comes to autumnal homes, base game is so good for kitchen counters. They do it the best. Like, I don't think I could ever pick a pack over the base game ones when it comes to autumn. The only ones I could think is possibly cottage living, because they're like a very cottagey vibe, but I think they work best in cottages, and I definitely want to do an autumnal cottage. I've already thought of it. Guys, like, sorry, I'm taking like breaks when I'm speaking. I feel like, you know when you get that kind of like feeling in your throat and you're like, oh, I feel like it's very obvious that I keep doing it. I just thought I'd address it in case you think that I'm taking really long pauses. But guys, yeah, I have so many ideas like for autumn, so I'm super excited. I don't want to get too ahead of myself because I need to make time for everything. I need to make sure like I'm doing everything, but it's, let me see, what is the date today? Today's the 17th of September. Oh my god, today is the 17th of September, so it's almost October. Oh my god, I do not have long, because September and then October next month. Oh my, yeah, I don't have long. I'm gonna have to get these videos out like ASAP. But it's fine, it's fine. We'll get there. But anyway, yeah, I think, what was I saying? I have so many ideas. I don't even know what I was gonna say. I just got really scared because autumn is actually so soon. No, autumn is now, but Halloween is so soon. It's okay. I'm not gonna panic myself. This is why it's so good to have like a schedule. Like I have a schedule, and I really want to get, you know, like a whiteboard. I said it like it was this revolutionary thing. You know, those whiteboards. I really want to get a whiteboard and like stick it on my wall and like have my kind of schedule. Although there's a whiteboard in the kitchen. If no one's using it, I might just have that one. But anyway, yeah, I have it like written down on my phone, but I feel like if I had it on my wall, I'd be able to like work things out more, you know? Anyway, let's talk about the actual kitchen. So yeah, I went for base game. It just worked so well, and then I just kind of cluttered up with things that I thought would work. Now, I personally feel like this build is not cluttered up as much as my usual builds. Let me know if you agree. What I think is actually the difference is that this build is a lot smaller than my usual family homes, and I think I just couldn't fit as much, and maybe that's why it doesn't feel as cluttered. But yeah, I kept trying to clutter up the kitchen, and I felt like, no, like it is cluttered up. I wanted there to be space for your Sims to of course be able to cook and such, so I didn't want to clutter up every single little counter. But yeah, I don't know. I felt like it was already too cluttered, and I didn't want to make it like even more cluttered. But yeah, I don't know. Watching it back, I'm like, is it cluttered less than usual? I don't really know, but I really like how it turned out anyway. I added like a coffee machine. I think the only thing I didn't include is a microwave, but I don't add microwaves to every single kitchen that I do, just because sometimes they just don't really fit, to be honest. I have a microwave in my kitchen, but yeah, I don't know. I have a coffee machine as well, but it's not like the coffee machines in the game. It's like one of those Tazimo ones. You put in like the what are they called? Like the little sachets, and then it like pops them. But they are so expensive. Like to buy those little things, like sometimes we just don't have any because they're super expensive. But yeah, I have one of those. Not like the ones that are just like coffee and then you like pour them in. We don't have one of those. But anyway, we're finally doing one of the bedrooms. Now this is the parents' bedroom that I was talking about. So of course we have the baby's crib, and this color of crib, are you kidding? Oh, by the way, I just realized there I did not add a potty to the bathroom. I will go back and add a potty. But yeah, look how perfect the crib is. Like, it's actually perfect. It looks so good. It's like the perfect autumnal vibe. But yeah, anyway, this is the little room. So there is a jack-o'-lantern in here, and yeah, the dad definitely put it there. He was like, you know what, we're getting in the Halloween spirit already. I don't care that it's the 17th of September. But yeah, by the way, let me know in terms of gameplay. I don't know how many of you guys do gameplay, but in terms of it, do you decorate for each season? Do you like bother to do that? Do you keep it in the same vibe all the time? Like, what do you kind of do? I recognize that, you know, this build might be a little bit too autumnal to use all year round. I would recommend just kind of like taking away the pumpkins and such and swapping them out for some other stuff, like in the back garden things, take away the autumn leaves. But in terms of gameplay, like the trees, you can change the color of the trees and stuff so that they're green instead of orange. And yeah, I recognize that it might not be perfect for people that want to play all year round, but I don't know. As I said, I was trying to go very autumnal. I didn't want it to be overboard Halloween, but I also didn't want it to be super, super in your face autumn, and this is only autumn and you can only use it for autumn. So I did kind of tone back with certain decorations and stuff, but you'll have to let me know what you think. But yeah, as you can see, that bedroom is very small, and this bedroom that I'm about to do is also very small. But this one is for the preteen. So this is the one that I was saying is quite like a dark theme. I love this bedroom so much. I use this little side table from the new Lovestruck expansion, which, by the way, I've not built in that world. I'm not even going to try and pronounce it because right now my brain is just not able to do that. But I've not built in that world in quite a long time, like literally since release. To me though, the houses are much more like summer vibes, so I think that's why I'm just not in the mood to build there right now. But yeah, you know, somewhere that I've not built in a very long time, San Sequoia. And that's funny because I loved San Sequoia when it came out, but I don't know, the more that... Oh, by the way, we're building in Willow Creek. I don't even think I said that. I'm so sorry. We're building in Willow Creek like 30 minutes into the video. I'm so sorry. But yeah, to me, San Sequoia, like, I loved it when it came out, but the more I think about it, the more I'm like, it's very much just like Willow Creek, but like not quite. I don't know. I love the lighting in San Sequoia. It's really nice, and I do love the lots, but I don't know, Willow Creek like does it all, and so does Newcrest, to be honest. Like, I love building in Newcrest because everything's so plain. I just like it. I wanted to ask you guys something in regards to Newcrest. Would you guys want to see a save file? And if so, would you want it to be in Newcrest, or would you want it to be somewhere else like Willow Creek? I have been thinking about it for a very long time, and I really would like to do one, but I don't know how to go about it. Like, would you guys want to see a base game only? Would you want to see like limited packs, or would you want to see just, I don't know, like just nicer versions of homes that are in Willow Creek or in Newcrest? Would you want me to just kind of go crazy with it and do my own thing? Let me know if that's something you'd want to see. I have been thinking about it for quite a while, but I'm just not too sure if that's something you are into. But yeah, I would love to. I would love to do it. So it's definitely no problem to me. I am more than happy to do that. But yeah, let me know because I'd love to hear it. But yeah, we are almost finishing up with this room. I do not do the bathrooms on camera, but they're both the exact same. They're just the exact same, but I don't show them on camera just for like it taking so long purposes. I hate my videos to be too long. I say it as we have like a 40-minute video here, which, by the way, I just want to apologize for. I know this video is very long. I tried to shave it down as much as possible, but I just spent so long doing the exterior that it was virtually impossible. But we're finally moving on to the upstairs, and I love the upstairs. It's very small up here, but it works really nicely. I feel like it looks good. I think the fact that it has a bathroom is just really nice. That's another thing. If you don't want a bathroom up here, you could definitely just put a toddler's bedroom in there. Definitely don't need 2 bathrooms, but with a household having 8 Sims, I feel like it's recommended. But yeah, here we have the little autumnal what would you call this, side table going on, and yeah, it's very cute. And I think the room we start with is the grandparents' bedroom, and I love this bedroom so much. I did start with this bed from high school years, and then I end up switching it out to the one from Seasons. I believe it's from Seasons. Not the one with the back, the one that like doesn't have the back. I end up switching out to that one because it worked so much nicer. But yeah, and then we move on to the kids' bedroom. I have to say, I think the kids' bedroom is my favorite bedroom of all. It just works so nicely. By the way, if you don't know, I do have a Instagram. If you want to follow it, my Instagram is just iHanza YT. And I post a lot of stuff on there. I post a lot of my builds. I post like polls. I also do like what was it called, like posts for like new builds that have gone out, just in case you maybe haven't seen them. And yeah, I just have a lot of stuff over there. I also do like room builds and things, and like All of my cast stuff gets put on there. So yeah, if that's anything you'd want to like check out, definitely go check it out. I'm quite active on there. I'd say I'm most active on Instagram and of course YouTube than anything else. I really struggle with like X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. I always struggle to like be active on there. I don't know why. Something about it. I did also recently get Threads, and okay, I'm not to sound like really, really old and everything, but I am struggling to kind of work that one out. I don't really get it, but I'm doing my best. Let me know. Let me know if you know you use Threads, because I have a little account over on there, but I haven't uploaded too much just yet. But I just thought I'd let you know. And my name's just iHanza YT, whatever you want to call it. I think it's all just the same as Instagram, because it's like it's like Instagram Threads or something. But yeah, it's kind of like X. No, it's kind of like X, but for Instagram. But yeah, it's pretty fun. But yeah, I just don't know how to use a lot of things. But anyways, I should talk a little bit about what I'm doing. So we did just finish up with the grandparents' bedroom, and now I'm going on and doing the kids' bedroom, and I love this room so much, you guys. It is like the coziest little room ever. Now, I did go for like a blue color scheme on the wall, which I love. I originally was gonna do the really, really like dark turquoise blue, but I went for this like lighter green, and it works so nice. I'm really glad I went for this one. These beds are from Growing Together, I want to say. I'm sure that's where they're from, and I love them so much. I've not used them in a little while, so I thought I'd use them. But yeah, I really love this bedroom. I tried to make it very colorful, very kid-like, but I didn't want it to be like, I don't know, I didn't want it to be overly pink, so I went for this like blue color scheme. I feel like when I do girls, a lot of the time I do go for pinks and purples, and I just wanted to switch it up a little bit, so I went for more like greens and stuff. There's a little bit of pink in this room, of course, but I'm sure I used like a blue desk. I used the desk from, is it My First Pet Stuff or is it Cats and Dogs? Oh, I don't remember. I think it's My First Pet Stuff. Yeah, My First Pet Stuff. I thought this was so sweet, and I didn't put a computer. I ended up putting a tablet because I feel like they're too young. So they probably don't have a computer, but yeah, they do have like a little tablet and stuff. And yeah, I just had so much fun with this. I do end up using the rug from the Halloween stuff pack, spooky day, spooky stuff. I never remember the name of that, but something like that. And I just love this room so much. But we are unfortunately, probably fortunately for you, coming to the end of this video. So I just want to say a massive thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. It's free, and it really does help me out. But yeah, thank you all so much. I really do appreciate it. Once again, if you want to follow me on Instagram or Threads once I figure out how to use it, feel free. Links, all my like Linktree links are in the description, so if you want to check that out, then feel free. But yeah, thank you all so much. Let me know what you want to see from me during this autumn season, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.